Alright, hello, we are back doing limited weather updates, and I'll try to do one once a week, so that way we can address what's going on. And we kind of have to do a weather update because guess what has arrived? So we had some blue skies today. You can see we had some blue skies. However, a little bit of a haze in there, especially toward the afternoon. I noticed it towards sunset too last night. You can see a little bit of it right here. The smoke is back. So yeah, this was the sunset, by the way, tonight. So the smoke is back, and we're going to be dealing with it for a little bit. I think we got some fires going on, and of course nobody else is going to talk about it. So I have to talk about it. Though here's a sign that it's been a wet summer. Lots and lots of Indian pipes. You'll definitely want to stay tuned for my video at Sears Bellows. Did a hike there today. There were a lot of Indian pipes growing there, so pretty amazing. So let's go and look at the satellite, and you clearly see the smoke actually shows up very well. Towards that earlier, you could see the smoke kind of right over us there. And moving along, you can see it starting to. It looks like we got a couple of missing images here, but you can see the smoke, and then you started moving a little more toward the south. Now we're gonna have to figure out where the smoke is coming from. This is all smoke here, wildfire smoke. This is not from. These are not clouds. You know, people when I looked at this, like, oh, it looks like high clouds, but it's not. It's actually wildfire smoke. Yeah, that's what we were dealing with today, especially toward the afternoon, and we're gonna figure out where the smoke is coming from right now. So let's go to the CONUS view, and we're gonna lead off with that before we talk about the month in review, because we're gonna got to figure out where the smoke is coming from first of all. You can see the smoke looks like maybe from Idaho, perhaps. Yeah, there's an even denser cloud of smoke over the northern Great Lakes. Let's look at that one. Gotta figure out where this is coming from, because I thought we were done with the smoke. Stupid me, I thought we were done, but we're not. And nobody else is going to talk about it, of course. So yeah, I see. Yeah, you can clearly see it right here on the satellite very easily. Sure, no one else is talking about it, but you can clearly see. Yeah, look at that smoke right there. I'm gonna figure out where this is coming from. This is quite a bit of smoke here, so I'm trying to figure out where this possibly could be coming from. So let's go look at the Canada northern U.S. view first of all. We'll figure if it's coming from Canada, because that's probably where it's coming from. Let's see if we can get a look at the satellite here as we wait for it to load. Not sure. Oh, yeah, there's a big fire going on in British Columbia right there. I see it right there. We're missing some satellite images, but you can see that's a pretty big fire right there going. And then it looks like there's some smoke over here in this is Saskatchewan province, I think. That looks like we have a fire over there as well. And then also we've got fire in the. Well, I see. Yeah, we're missing satellite images. How convenient, right? It seems like they're doing this on purpose almost. I mean, they're not, but it just seems, rather suspicious that this starts happening when we have all these fires breaking out. It's kind of interesting. That's all. So the wildfires are still going. We're not, I thought, I kind of forgot about it, and I thought, oh, well, we're not going to be dealing with it anymore. Well, I was wrong. So, yeah. And again, we're missing, you can see there, look at that. That's a good deal of smoke right there coming. This is, what is this? The southeastern Alaska. So you can see we do have, that's a pretty big fire there in British Columbia as well. I can go and I can look at the MODIS satellite too as well. I know we had some issues with that too, but let's go ahead and look at that. Looks like there is a rainstorm coming into so that'll help. That'll help things a little bit. Well, while we're waiting for that, enjoying that nice cool air tonight. Of course, not going to get that cool air in my alley. The computer acting up again tonight. Not surprised. It's being very, very, very slow. Yeah, it can't load anything here. It's just frozen. Well, what's going on? All right, so temperature's down to 63 at Farmingdale. The alley is still 69. I don't have the thermometer here, but 69 in the alley, 61 at Islip. Man, nice and cool. Look at that, 48 at West Hampton. Wow, they're getting some pretty nice radiational cooling in the Pine Barrens. But my alley is more like LaGuardia, where it's still 66. And let's see New Jersey right now, 50 in the Pine Barrens west of Toms River. And nice low dew points today. Dew points in the 40s. You could see that. Go over what it was like. Yeah, I got to have the AC on tonight. It's ridiculous. Should be able to open the window and get cool air, but not where I live. So temperatures only in the low 70s today. It was pretty cool. Looked like we did have a wind shift to the southwest. I guess there was a bit of a sea breeze in the evening. Other than that, we had northeasterly winds today. A little breezy in the morning. And then yesterday, we had a northerly flow. And we started off with clouds yesterday, and then it cleared out as we got to it later in the afternoon. Yesterday was a lot warmer. It was close to 80 degrees with a north-northwest wind. So, but all in all, nice weather. Really nice September-like weather, almost fall-like weather. And you can see temperatures across Long Island were only in the low 70s. Across Jersey, a little bit warmer than that. And we got 48 at West Hampton and mid-50s everywhere else for lows. And tonight, it's going to be going down to the 40s in the Pine Barrens, though. Who knows about my alley? Who knows? Probably still 69 in there. Ridiculous. We're even warmer than LaGuardia. It's just unbelievable. So I want to go over the month in, being that we're in a new month here. We're going to go to the month in. We're going to have to pull it from here. The iSlip climatological report. I know this is today's climatological report. I want to get the monthly, though. But you can see the high of 73 and the low 56. Definitely running below normal today, 6 degrees below normal. But I want to see if we can get the climate report. Now, let's see if this is still giving me a problem. Really? Oh, man, you're not making it easy, guys. Let's see if we can find the monthly one. There is no... I mean, you need a direct link to the monthly. I don't understand what is going on here. That's the daily, but I need the monthly. You guys will not show me the monthly. Let's see if they put anything up for the month. Anything. Did Upton put anything up for the month at all as far as... Nope. Does not look like it. So, yeah, the climate thing, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, see, it just redirects to this site, and it doesn't... Great job, guys. Really, it's been broken for, like, how long already? It's not my computer. Don't know. It's the same on every computer I've used. I wanted to bring you the monthly weather statement, but our friends at the National Weather Service apparently don't want us to see it for whatever reason. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. I wonder if it's just this office or it's all of them that's doing this. Yeah, we can't get climate now. Now it's missing. Now it's missing icons. Seriously. Check there's a typo. And I could go to incognito. It's going to do the same thing. So, you know, it's them. So, that sucks. Well, maybe we can get it by using this. I don't know. Yeah, this is really bad, Noah. Really bad. Really, really bad. You guys really had, like, weeks to straighten this out, and you didn't straighten it out. I'm going to see if Philadelphia has this problem. And I'll have to see from there if we can get our climate report. I mean, they should, God forbid they'd have it in the pull down, but they don't. I mean, it's out there. It's just the page that it's on. You can't even find the climate thing. I mean, I'm tired, man. Climate information here. Okay, here. See, theirs works just fine. So it's Upton. It's Upton. So, yeah. We're going to have to get the New Jersey climate report, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to have to do the New Jersey one. Atlantic City Airport. We'll do the monthly weather summary for Atlantic City Airport, which really sucks here. So, average maximum of 84.4, average minimum of 65.5. Actually, pretty close to normal temperature-wise. Precipitation is actually also pretty close to normal. This is for August. So, there you go. But, again, we cannot get New York City because, again, the fine folks at Upton apparently can't fix their website. It's unbelievable, right? At least New Jersey has. But again, nothing from them. I mean, Upton. I mean, your website is broken. Why don't you fix it? Hang on. I'm gonna see. We're gonna see if Google can help us out here. Islip. August 2024 climatological. Let's see. And this is why I don't like doing these weather updates, because they're making it harder and harder and harder to get the weather updates. Just to put this stuff together. They only have the averages. Where's the... All right, maybe this is it. This is iSlip for the month of August. All right, we finally found it. They made it very difficult, but average high of 81.8, average minimum of 65.8. Pretty close to normal temperature-wise. We weren't above normal for a change. But what is the precipitation. That was well above normal. 6.50 inches of rain. Normally, we're supposed to see 4.24. And we all know that some areas had even more rain than that. So, there you go, folks. That's all you're going to get on the climatology. And let's go and talk about the weather that we are going to be experiencing. You see this big, beautiful high pressure that's over us right now, and that is going to stay with us most of the week. Now, we're going to have to watch to see some tropical activity. It looks like it's trying to form something over here, but we should stay dry most of the week. The next chance of rain won't be until the weekend, Saturday night with a cold front and another high build down. And you can see we're in a pretty good pattern here. I don't see any tropical systems on the map. I don't think there are any. Just going and looking at the jet stream and the ridging and stuff like that, and I'll just use the GFS here at this point. You can see that trough coming through. When you see a little trough coming through, and then as we get toward the middle of the month, things get a little more unorganized, and that's when we could be dealing with more warmer and wetter weather. Perhaps you could see that a ridge is definitely trying to develop there. So. See, there's that trough. Then we get a little bit of ridging, so the temperatures come up. Then another trough comes through, and then we start seeing some ridging, some unusual stuff going on. I'll go to the temperature anomaly chart. You'll see again those below normal temperatures this week. We're going to be enjoying them much of this week, and then things start warming up by Thursday into the weekend. And then another cool shot comes through Sunday into Monday. You can see well above normal in Western Canada. That's not good. You know what that means. More wildfires. Again, this is not a good situation. This is well above normal over here, which means the fires are still going to be an issue. Total accumulated precip, let's go ahead. Barely any in this area. Most of the rain is in the southeast. We may get in a little bit of it. But other than that, yeah, it's more the same, unfortunately. And I don't see any real hope for these wildfires getting any better. If we look at the WPC here, we finally loaded this. Okay. All right, getting back to the smoke. Let's figure out where this smoke is coming from, first of all. All right, we have, it looks like a lot of fires going on in Oregon right now, and maybe Idaho. I see a lot of smoke over there, so maybe that's where it comes. Let's back up to yesterday. Figure out where this smoke cloud came from. So maybe it came from the west, but we got fires in Canada too. Yeah, Saskatchewan. Yep, and also Alberta province as well. And not seeing a whole lot of rain in eastern Canada. I don't know. I don't see that much rain in Canada. It's wetter, but it's not great. All right, so we go into today, and yeah, that smoke is definitely making its way into our area. So we're definitely seeing some of that smoke, unfortunately, and that's going to make things a little hazy. Of course, nobody else is going to talk about it. That's why I'm here talking about it. Yeah, we can see eastern Canada getting in on some rain and over the next couple of days. We can also go to the Weather Prediction Center, which also kind of goes over rainfall here. Excessive rain. Let's just do some excessive rain risks. Let's go to QPF here, and I'll just go days 1 through 7, and you'll see it's the southeast, the Gulf Coast, and the Florida that gets the most of it, and then some around the Great Lakes in eastern Canada. That's the area, but the western part of Canada and even the central part, really not seeing a ton of rain, and that's not going to be good for the wildfires, especially if you're going to have above normal temperatures. These fires are just going to continue to be a problem. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with pretty much. We'll take a look at the rest of our week here, and I'm gonna wrap things up shortly. So we already looked at the surface, so let's go to the HRRR model, and this is just going to show us the next out through the rest of this week here. So you'll see here that dew points stay low. We have a light winds tonight, starting with east winds tomorrow, becoming southeast. Maybe we get a little bit of an increase in the dew points, and maybe Thursday we'll see even a little more of an increase in the dew points, especially as you get toward New Jersey, and that sets the stage for more humidity Friday. But there's still an onshore flow, so not that kind of flow, not much heat, and obviously temperatures tomorrow maybe slightly warmer than today, but fairly close to that. After lows are going to drop into the 50s everywhere except maybe my alley, and 40s in the Pine Barrens. And then tomorrow night will be cool too, mid-50s again. And then for Thursday, you see here, still staying cool. Temperatures only in the mid to upper 70s, so stays cool with that onshore flow. But then as we move it on, as things change, as we get toward the weekend, you'll see that humidity start to increase, more of an easterly flow. We have this like low that's trying to form offshore, keeps us in an easterly flow, so the temperatures don't rise that much, but there will be humidity, and then we have this cold front coming through, which could bring us a chance of rain for Saturday night, and then more nice dry air comes in behind that front. Whether it'll be clear skies or smoky skies, that remains to be seen. We don't have a smoke model that goes out that far, but let's look at the GFS here and show you the temperatures do warm up once we get to Thursday night and Friday. You'll definitely see an air mass change, but not warming up that much because of the air. You won't see the lows as cold at night, but the temperatures during the day are still not that high. Here's Saturday, and then Sunday we drop off again. So, and then as we get the next week, staying comfortable. So, speaking of skies, let's go to the GFS next. And you'll see here that tomorrow it does keep most of the clouds to the south. Same thing for Thursday, so not many clouds, but does not count the smoke. And then we'll see a few more clouds come in from the ocean on Friday, and then Saturday, that's when we'll see more clouds, and then we should get rid of the clouds by Sunday into next week and have more nice weather, hopefully. I could look at the RGM too, which is a higher resolution. Wow, RGM really goes out far. So here's tomorrow, and you can see maybe some cirrus off to the south, but not. Other than that, not many clouds. Same thing for Thursday, not many clouds. It's Friday that we'll start seeing more clouds come into the picture, I think. So let's lastly go to the smoke models. Well, it won't be the last thing, but it'll be the next to last thing. So we'll go to the 21Z. I think that's the long one. All right, vertically integrated smoke here. Here we go. I didn't think I'd have to use these again, but here you go, and you can see the smoke from the fires now. All right, tomorrow we'll get into a little more of it, and then we'll have to see Thursday. It won't get terribly thick, but you're going to notice some haze here and there. Definitely, you can see that coming off all these wildfires going on. Looks like a lot going on there in Saskatchewan. So that's what that's showing as far as near surface smoke. I don't think we're going to see any of that. I think it's mostly just aloft. So I don't think we're going to have any air quality concerns or anything like that. Right now, it doesn't look like that, though. There could be some air quality concerns out west. That's why we saw those air quality alerts on the weather and hazards map over there, and also in the northern plains. So let's lastly go to the HRRR. It's not lastly, but 0Z, because everybody, all these other weather YouTubers aren't going to talk about it. So that's why I figured, all right, let me get back. I'll do weather updates on a limited basis here. All right, let's get this going here. Oh yeah, look at the HRRR is really threatening with that smoke. So tomorrow, yeah, it's going to roll in a little more. Looks like right now, it looks like the bulk of it may go to the north. Hopefully. All right. So, lastly, Climate Prediction Center here, and 6 to 10 day below normal temperatures, above normal, well above normal in the west, especially the plains, and precipitation below normal, especially in the plains. So that's not good. That could mean more wildfires there, perhaps, and above normal in Florida and the Pacific Northwest. That's 6 to 10 day, 8 to 14 day. Following similar trends, though we're now near normal, and we still have the above normal in the Midwest. So they don't seem to think we're going to get into any really big ridging here, which is good. So hopefully maybe we'll be done with the worst of the heat. Hopefully. Fingers crossed we won't have to deal with any of that really hot, humid weather again until next summer, and I better be out of this hellhole by then. So, thank you for watching, and good night. And the next next month weekly weather update will probably be on the weekend. I'll try to do it on Sunday. Have a good night.